Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Foundational Exams questions and answers which will be most asked in the exam. So let's get started. Yeah, continuing our session. So it will be question number 51. A developer needs to set up an SSL security certificate for a client's e-commerce website in order to use the HTTPS protocol. Okay. So which of the following AWS service can be used to deploy the required SSL server certificates? So we need to choose two options. So options are Amazon Route 53, AWS ACM, AWS Directory Service, AWS Identity and Access Management, AWS Data Pipeline. So the correct answers are Amazon Route 53 and AWS ACM. So here I have mentioned why it is a correct answer and why the other options are incorrect. You can go through it. Okay, moving into the question number 52. Which of the following AWS service scale automatically without your intervention? So you need to choose two options over here also. So options are Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, AWS Lambda, Amazon EMR, Amazon EPS. Correct answers are Amazon S3 and AWS Lambda. So question number 53. A company is planning to migrate an application from Amazon EC2 to AWS Lambda to use a serverless architecture. So which of the following will be the responsibility of AWS after the migration? Here also you need to choose two options. So the options are application management, capacity management, access control, operating system maintenance, and data management. So the correct answers are capacity management and operating system maintenance. So all others are incorrect. Question number 54. How do ELBs improve the reliability of your application? Options are by disturbing the traffic across multiple S3 buckets, by replicating data to multiple availability zones, by creating database RAID replicas, by ensuring that only healthy targets receive the traffic. So we need to choose only one option over here. Yeah, the correct answer is by ensuring that only healthy targets will receive the traffics. Question number 55. A company needs to migrate their website from an on-premises to AWS. Okay, so the security is a major concern for them. So they need to host their website on hardware that is not shared with other AWS customers. So which of the following EC2 instance options meets this requirement? So options are on-demand instances, option B, spot instances, option C, dedicated instances, and option D, reserved instances. So the correct answer is dedicated instances. So they will be physically isolated from AWS or other AWS customers. So it will be ensuring the workloads to be hosted on the server. So dedicated instances are the correct answer. Yeah. Question number 56. A customer is planning to move billions of images and videos to be stored on Amazon S3. The customer has approximately 60 petabytes of data to be moved. So which of the following AWS service is the best choice to transfer the data to AWS? Options are Snowball, S3 Transfer Acceleration, Snow Mobile, Amazon VPC. Correct answer is Snow Mobile. Going into question number 7. A company plans to migrate a large amount of archived data to AWS. The archived data must be maintained for a period of 5 years and it must be retrieved within 5 hours of the placing the request. So what is the most cost-effective AWS storage service to use? The options are Amazon S3 Glacier, Amazon EFS, Amazon S3 Standard, Amazon EBS. So the correct answer is Amazon S3 Glacier. Here we can store large amount of data and can be retrieved within the 5 hours of the request. Question number 58. Which AWS service is used to manage the user permissions? So options are security groups, Amazon ECS, AWS IAM, AWS support. So the correct answer is IAM, AWS IAM. It is used to manage the permission that will be assigned to the user. Question number 59. Which support plan includes AWS support Congress services? Options are premium support, business support, enterprise support, and standard support. So the correct answer is enterprise support, which will provide the Congress support team. So moving on to the question number 60. A company needs to track the resource changes using the API call history. Which AWS service can help the company achieve this goal? Options are AWS Config, Amazon CloudWatch, AWS Cloud Trial, AWS Cloud Formation. So the correct answer is AWS Cloud Trial, which will track the and records the API calls made to our AWS account. Question 61. Which are the benefits of using the AWS managed services? We need to choose the two options over here. The options are: option A provides complete control over to the virtual infrastructure. Option B allows customer to deliver new solutions faster. Option C lowers the operational complexity. Option D eliminates the need to encrypt the data. Option E allows developer to control all patching related activities. So the correct answers are: it will allows customer to deliver the new solutions very faster, and it will lowers the operational complexity as well. Moving into question number 62. Which of the following are use cases for Amazon S3? Here also you need to choose two options. So option A, hosting static website. Option B, hosting website that requires sustained high CPU utilization. Option C, cost-effective database and log storage. Option D, a media store for the CloudFront service. Option E, processing data streams at any scale. So the correct answers are hosting the static websites, that is one, and another one is a media store for the CloudFront service. Moving into question number 63. What is the AWS recommendation regarding the access keys? The options are: delete all access keys and use the password instead. Option B, only share them with the trusted people. Option C, rotate them regularly. And option D, save them within your application code. The correct answer is rotate the keys regularly so that it won't be violate the security. Moving to question number 64. What is the AWS IAM feature that provides an additional layer of security on top of the username and password authentication? Options are key pair, access keys, SDK, MFA. Correct answer is MFA. MFA is a multi-factor authentication. Question number 65. What is the benefit of using API to access the AWS services? Options are: it improves the performance of AWS resources. It reduces the time needed to provision the AWS resources. It reduces the number of developers necessary. And it allows for programmatic management of AWS resources. So the correct answer is it allows for programmatic management of AWS resources. Question number 66. A company is planning to migrate a database with a high read or write activity to AWS. So what is the best storage option to use? Options are AWS Storage Gateway, Amazon S3, Amazon EBS, Amazon Glacier. So the correct answer is Amazon EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Moving into question number 67. What is the AWS service that provides 5 times the performance of a standard MySQL database? Option A, Amazon Aurora. Option B, Amazon Redshift. Option C, Amazon DynamoDB. Option D, Amazon Neptune. So correct answer is Amazon Aurora. Moving into question number 68. What does AWS Service Catalog provide? Option A, it enables the customer to quickly find the descriptions and use cases for AWS services. Option B, it enables customer to explore the different catalog of AWS services. Option C, it simplifies organizing and governing the commonly deployed IT services. Option D, it allows developer to deploy the infrastructure on AWS using familiar programming languages. So the correct answer is it simplifies organizing and governing commonly deployed IT services. Moving into question number 69. For managed services like Amazon DynamoDB, so which of the below is AWS responsible for in Amazon DynamoDB? So you need to choose two options over here. Options are protecting the credentials, logging access activity, patching the database software, operating system maintenance, creating access policies. So the correct answer are patching the database software and operating system maintenance. Moving into question number 70. Which of the following AWS services helps with the planning application migration to the AWS cloud? The options are: option A, AWS Snowball Migration Service. Option B, AWS Application Discovery Service. Option C, AWS DMS. Option D, AWS Migration Hub. Correct answer is AWS Application Discovery Service. Moving into question number 71. A company is trying to analyze the cost applied to their AWS account recently? Which of the following provides them the most granular data about their AWS cost and usage? So options are Amazon Machine Image, AWS Cost Explorer, AWS Cost and Usage Report, and Amazon CloudWatch. We need to select only one. So the correct answer is AWS Cost and Usage Report. Question number 72. A company has discovered that multiple S3 buckets were deleted, but it is unclear who deleted the bucket. So which of the following can be the company used to determine the identity that deleted the buckets? Options are SNS logs, SQS logs, CloudWatch logs, CloudTrail logs. So the correct answer is CloudTrail logs, which will provide the API call record to the AWS account. Going into question number 73, which of the following are factors in determining the appropriate database technology to use for a specific workload? Choose two options over here. The options are availability zones, data sovereignty, the number of reads and writes per second, the nature of queries, software bugs. So the correct answer are the number of reads and writes per second, the nature of the queries. Moving into question number 74. What are AWS shared controls? Option A, control that solely the responsibility of the customer based on the application they are deploying within the AWS services. Option B, control that customer inherits from AWS. Option C, controls that apply to both infrastructure layer and customer layer. Option D, controls that the customer and AWS collaborate together upon securing the infrastructure. So the correct answer is controls that the customer and AWS collaborate together upon to secure the infrastructure. Question number 75. Which design principle relate to performance efficiency in AWS? We need to choose two options over here. Option A, build multi-region architecture to better serve the global customers. Option B, apply security at all the layer. Option C, implement the strong identity and access controls. Option D, use serverless architecture. Option E, enable audit logging. So the correct answer is build multi-region architecture to better serve the global customers and use serverless architectures. Thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends if you like the video. It will be most helpful for us to make more videos. Thank you.